Now to a look at a new docuseries on the greatest male tennis players of all time. Aces, the ATP #1 club, features rare interviews from legends who reached the #1 in the world, including Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Andre Agassi, John McEnroe, Pete Sampras, who rarely gives interviews. In this clip, Sampras looks back on his first Wimbledon.
Oh yeah, this is my first Wimbledon in '93. This was a big moment against Courier. We're both battling for that top spot.
Jim almost got to a point of being able to beat Pete Sampras. Pete was just too good on the serve and volley.
Joining me now is Pat Dimon. He is the president of Front Office Sports Studio and director of Aces, the ATP #1 club. I guess my first question should be, how'd you get all these guys to talk to you? But no, what I really want to know is, what can the average person who maybe enjoys tennis or enjoys hitting a few balls or maybe even doesn't, what can they get out of this? What's the bigger picture of why you wanted to make this?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, I would say that this show is great for any tennis fan and even non-tennis fans. I mean, these 29 men were rock stars. They all have, tennis is an international game. They have huge characters. So if you're a diehard tennis fan, you'll know some of the stories, but I think they dig deep into their backstories, their approach. And then if you don't know anything about tennis, you'll really learn a lot about how tennis changed over the eras. These guys were rock stars all over the world. And so you'll really learn a lot, whether you're an avid fan or not.
So give us a little nugget. What surprised you?
I think the approach that each player takes is really mind-boggling. Some are, diehard, hit the ball 6 hours a day, and then, McEnroe had a great line where he said, I didn't love to just go out and hit balls. I love to play matches, and I wouldn't just bang balls on the court. So, the approach, some guys are really intense, some are kind of laid back. Obviously, they're intense. They made it to the best in the world, but really the personality of each player is, and a lot has to do with where they came from. It's an international sport, so really just the personalities and the approach they each take is amazing.
I just watched the Rafa doc on Netflix, and I was so hooked. This obviously focuses on more players, but what is it about sports documentaries right now? Are they having a moment? Because I know for me in general, I love hearing, the underdog stories, how these people hit the #1, the grit, everything that it took, because they make it look easy.
Yeah, so I think, sports docs have been around for quite some time, and I've been involved with them for a really long time. But I think people, gravitate towards them because you're seeing what happens off the court. So obviously everyone watches the matches and the games, but when you can really sit down with a player and hear from them about what went into what you're seeing on the screen, it gives you a whole new level of who to root for. Maybe you like one person over another person. So I think the sports docs, at least what I try to convey is, who is the person that you're not, that you're seeing on court, but that you don't see, what you're not seeing on the court. So I think it gives a real insight, especially in this series, into what it took to get to that position. I mean, it's not just the hard work. It's mental. It's a lot of it's really mental, which a lot of people don't think about, and then they kind of divulge that.
Quick plug, how can people watch?
4 episodes are out right now on Amazon, and yeah, it's great. I hope everyone enjoys it.
I'll be watching. Pat Dimon, thank you.